Hello, Aquarius. We are coming into your easy breezy season, having a lovely time. So we're just going to do a quick overall reading for energies of where you guys are at, and then we're going to do a 7-day spread for the week ahead. Oh, there's a lot going on, Aquarius. Almost couldn't grab them all. Okay. So, I want to start off with the first one that came flying out is the world. Happy days. Some of you guys are absolutely having everything going for you right now. You've got all of it and more, and I think that is a wonderful situation for you to be in. Not all of you though. Some of you have been going through some conflict. Some of you have been fighting some battles, and the battles are kind of done now, but you're in the remorseful stage of knowing what it is that you've had to deal with and knowing what it is that you've had to put an end to, maybe. Maybe you've had to leave a job, maybe you've had to walk away from a friendship that hasn't been great for you, maybe it could be a lover. But I feel with this, for some of you, the world is your overview, the world is your oyster, but you're aware that it has cost you something to get to that level. You haven't got there scot-free, you haven't just got up to your world level and have got everything coming in abundance without paying any kind of price. Also got the Queen of Wands in reverse, so for some of you, could be dealing with a fire sign, in fact, quite heavily a fire sign because you've got wands. But maybe this is that you're taking some time out from putting in the action, Aquarius, because you don't need to put in the action. You've got the world there. Or it could be that you're dealing with a fire sign who isn't playing games anymore, isn't playing ball with you, isn't doing what they need to do, isn't being maternal, isn't nurturing you. They're a little bit, they're rooted in other stuff. Their roots are sunk into other places. But who cares? It's your season, you've got the world. Some of you who got Three of Wands in this view, which I love. This for me is absolutely coming out of the dark of the forest. You've made the decision, you've had the Two of Wands where you've got to decide, and you've come out of that forest, you've come out of that dark place, and you know exactly where it is that you're putting your energy. And you know where you're putting your energy? Into you and the world. And that is fantastic. I love that, Aquarius. So glad to be in your season. And as an air sign, I'm going to try and claim a little bit of that. Not really. Okay, so we're going to do a quick 7-day spread. So just have 7 cards out. Obviously, hopefully they'll all jump. If they don't, then we'll just grab out the middle of the deck. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. Oh, that was a fiery one. So 1, 2, 3. So 4 more cards, please, for Aquarius. Thank you. Okay, so day 1, tomorrow. Got the Wheel of Fortune, not in your favour. So, yes, you've had all the abundance, you've had all the wonderfulness going on. It could be that tomorrow things start to feel a little bit more regressionful. That things are taking a step backwards. Could be that I feel that maybe this weekend you've had such an amazing weekend. Maybe, you're coming up to your birthday, you've been into town, done what you need to do, and tomorrow is going to be a little bit about payback of maybe not necessarily a hangover, but having to pay the piper. Day 2, got that Two of Wands. So where you've previously, for some of you, you've come out and you felt you know where to put your energy and where to put your focus. Maybe for some of you, having to, again, regress a little bit, and maybe that's where the regression is with the Wheel of Fortune, is that maybe at the moment you feel really confident that you know where it is you're headed and where you need to put your energy, and actually this regression kind of has you second guessing it, and you need to come back to it and go back to the drawing board and work out what it is you want and how you're going to get it. Because this guy, he's up on a balcony, so he's very high up, he's aware of, he can see a lot, you can see a lot from a balcony. That's why balconies are always popular on holidays. You want the highest balcony so you can get the best view. He's got that. And he's, but you've got to get through that regression. And I can't remember if I said this to you before. But, one of my favourite little sayings about feeling like you're being pulled back or take a step back is that an arrow has to, in order to be fired, an arrow has to be pulled back to be launched. So this regression isn't always a bad thing. And maybe the wheel's taking you back to the drawing board because it's getting ready to fire you somewhere better. Maybe the decision that you think you've made isn't the right one for some of you. Maybe it's that you actually need to take a step back and, before launching into something, just actually take stock, take a moment out, Just make sure that it's the right move. However, day 3, you got the sun. You got the wonderful feeling. This hasn't come out for anyone yet. This today, it's always been trapped to you, I think. So you got the abundance. You got everything more. The sun is shining. It's Aquarius season, so it's all going to be good. I mean, that doesn't really need much more explanation for day 3. It's going to be happy, gorgeous. Day 4, clarity. We've got the 7 of Cups in the reverse view. So, again, yes, you've had that regression. Yes, you've had to readdress what it is that you want and what decision you're going to make. But you get the clarity by day 4. The sun comes out. You get really clear about what it is you want. And that is a really, really lovely thing. Day 5, King of Swords. So it could be you. Could be that you're dealing with another air sign. But again, comes with the clarity. Comes with the decision that you've made. That this is the one that you want. Out of all of these 7 options, that's what you see through it. So yes, this guy, you know, he might look confused. He's not. He knows what he wants. He knows where he's going. He's going after the King of Swords. He's going to start behaving like a King of Swords. Also got the King of Wands on day 6. So, you know, maybe day 5, you are deciding where it is that you want to go. You are putting in the effort. You've been clear about what it is that you want and you're standing your ground. Day 6, you're ready to put things into action. Now, day 7, you've got the Page of Pentacles. So this is very, for me, is very heavily focused. Like, out of all the pages, I think he is the most focused. You know, he can see that he's got that pentacle, which is shiny and bright. Could be a lot of people say this is like the spying card. So it could be that you're kind of, you know, you're focusing on maybe whoever it is that you're dealing with, social media. Could be that they're doing it to you. But day 7, I would say just be mindful that you don't get stuck in one path of action, one course of action, because I think sometimes it's very easy to go, right, that's what I want to do, because you've got that clarity there from the 7 of Cups. You've got the mental clarity from the King of Swords. You've got the action laid out. You know what it is you want to do. Just be careful you don't get too bogged down. However, check this out, Aquarius. So your overall for your general feels was the world. Your overall for the week ahead, 2 of Cups. So for those of you who are dealing with a love situation, I think it's going to be very, very good for you. For those of you who are single, who may be looking at something, this 2 of Cups isn't on its own. You've also got that Ace fountain in the back there. So it could be that, you know, something new is coming in this week, even though it's not the Ace of Cups, that, you know, which is just any old love situation. And the Emperor came out as well. Really lovely reading, Aquarius. I hope that resonates for a lot of you. If it doesn't and you would like a private reading, then drop me a message and we can sort that out as well. If not, have a lovely season, Aquarius. See you later.